Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea's final Premier League game of the season away to Aston Villa on literally what is going to be more tenser than Wednesday night's game against Leicester City at Stamford Bridge. But like I already said, we've got to go for it. We've got to push on and do what we can. Knowing that next to me, you have on your left or on your right, or it's on my right or left, whatever it is, you have the results of two games that can significantly change Chelsea's season. You've got Liverpool versus Crystal Palace and Leicester versus Tottenham. If Tottenham can at least get a draw or a win at the King Power, it does not matter what happens at Stamford Bridge. It doesn't matter what happens at Villa Park. I'm all over the place at the moment. What happens at Villa Park? We just got to go to Villa Park and win. Even if we draw, we can still mathematically make it. We have to win. No matter the case, no matter the cause, we have to go and win. And do I think we'll win? Maybe. And like the phrase says in the stream, guys, do or die, we have to win or top four's gone. And this is now officially the case now. This is it. This is the case. This is now or never. If Chelsea do not win, we could not be in the top four. We could have Europa League football. And what is coming at one? Europa League football, because no big player will want to play in a secondary competition. It's just go for it, play with a lot of passion, play with a lot of heart. The game kicks off in 10 minutes time against Aston Villa. I thought I'd come on about 15 minutes before kickoff so to give you guys enough time to get into the stream before kickoff. And this is it, guys. We have finally made it to the end, to the final game of literally one of the most congested Premier League seasons we may ever experience. Ever. Come on, boys! Up the Chelsea!
It's the final day of the Premier League. And
oh, we are the Chelsea! Oh, we are the Chelsea! Oh, we are the Chelsea! Oh, we are the Chelsea!
Chelsea have work to do to secure a Champions League.
Come on, Chelsea!
Here guarantees it. Otherwise, they would need to match the results of Liverpool and Leicester. If they don't make it today, winning the Champions League final would do the job.
So, come on, guys, let's do this today.
Regardless of what happens today, a vast improvement on last season's relegation battle. Their progress has been immense. Ahead of this final day showdown, let's hear from Dean Smith and Thomas Tuchel. They've been talking to Greg Whelan.
So how is everyone?
Thomas, you know that only a win today guarantees a top four finish.
Guarantee! Wherever you may be, we are famous.
So we prepare any match the same
do
way.
go!
We need top performances, and this is what we're looking for today. We want to be as sharp as in the last match.
I'm just letting guys on Instagram know that I'm live on YouTube.
Difficulties, problems for us. We need to respond and adapt.
The pressure's on Chelsea today, as you well know. They need to win. Can that work to your advantage?
Possibly, but they're seasoned winners and serial winners. Each and every one of their players, very good top players. And they've always played under pressure, so I don't think it'll help us that much. But if we go and play the way we did at Tottenham, then
we're Chelsea! We're Chelsea!
Well, I think we need to be professional and well prepared to any scenario. So first half, I'm not interested at all. So half time we will check. That will not change nothing, because half time can change any. Every team has a lot, 45 minutes to go. So, but during second half, it can change the amount of risk that we need to take or do not take. Yes, but we will never.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying?
Can change very,
having a good day. Everyone nervous, looking forward to a stream. which will be absolutely nail-biting to the end.
But focus is on us.
It's huge for Chelsea. It's one of several matches that matter on the final day of the Premier League. Aston Villa, Chelsea, 10,000 fans. We'll have a bit of that. Kick-off is next.
Get free! Where's MVP? Well, famous CFC!
Bet365.
We need to go for it today, lads. We cannot afford to go. We cannot afford not to go for it, but we have to go for it. It's the aim. So, guys, everyone, we are. So, how is everyone? The game, which I am bricking, and I have been for a little while. So today's just going to be like nerves jangling all over the place. We need to get 3 points today. No matter what the cause is, we have to win. We cannot afford to drop points today. And I mean this in such a big way. It's basically do or die moment for this team. Because we want to be in the Champions League. We don't want to then go and rely on the Champions League and go and say, now we got to go and win this because we could do it in the league, even though we've been so ahead. We've been in the top 4 most of the season, and just now for us not to be in at the end of it would be a little bit of a heartbreak for Chelsea, because these players have worked hard to get to where they were. But it's just us and the team. We've got to go for it. We cannot afford not to go for it. We have to try as much as we can in any sense of the word, and go for ability, and go for the. We need to go for it as much as I would love it for us to win today.
461 days after they were last here. It's great to see them, and it's great to hear them. They've missed out on what's been an excellent season for Aston Villa.
I'm looking forward to the game. It's just we're gonna have the back
a year ago, but it's been a very different
the backs against the wall. We've got the fans against us. We've got to go for it.
They will finish 11th, and they'll be looking to move onwards and upwards from that position come next season. And great dear fans welcome these players out of that tunnel.
Come on, Charles! Get free, wherever you may be. We're our famous CFC. Go, Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
This is the sort of place where
Guys, put your comments in the chat. Do you think Chelsea are going to get top 4? Do you think we're going to get into Champions League? Do you think we're going to get in Europa League? Do you think we're in the Champions League? This is basically win or go home basically now. This is it.
These fans have enjoyed watching their team from afar.
Here comes the boys. Come on guys, do the job.
10,000 and get them to see them.
This is it. This is basically now or never now.
In the race for a place in the Champions League. Liverpool at home to Crystal Palace, Leicester at home to Tottenham, Chelsea here at Villa Park, and we will show the goals from those other 2 crucial games.
This is going to be like so tense.
Top 4. A week ahead of the Champions League final.
Watch out! Get through wherever you may be. We're famous CFC.
Aspilicueta leads out Chelsea. We've had an eventful week against Leicester twice. Let's have a look at the final day teams. It's been quite a contrast from last season to this for Dean Smith. His keeper,
who are we? We're in the Champions League final with you. Hey Villa, do you know how it feels to be in the Champions League final? No, you don't. So you can bugger off in that regard for booing us in. Who are we? We know what it feels like to win an FA Cup. We know what it's like to win a Champions League. We know what it's like to win the Europa League. We know what it's like to win the League Cup. We know what it's like to win the Premier League.
And Jamwinga made their debuts from the bench at Spurs.
So we gotta go for it. Come on, boys!
Champions League place before the Champions League final. Eduard Mendy stays in goal. Antonio Rudiger's first goal of the season got things going against Leicester. Mateo Kovacic replaces the injured N'Golo Conte. Jorginho is actually Chelsea's top scorer in the Premier League with 7 penalties. Mason Mount is the top scorer since Tuchel arrived. Timo Werner had an eventful evening at Stamford Bridge midweek. Andreas Christensen returns on the bench. Olivier Giroud has scored.
So guys, do you want to see what's on the bench for on the team for Chelsea? It is Mendy, Azpilicueta, Silva, Rudiger, James, Kovacic, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mount, Werner, Pulisic. On the bench, Kepa, Alonso, Christensen, Zuma, Gilmour, Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, and Olivier Giroud. That is the Chelsea team on the bench and the starting lineup for today's game. And also, hello, Mushrat. I'm doing alright. Just a bit nervous about today's game because it's basically, if we lose today, then we could have ruined our whole season because of this one game. But the pressure we got to give it all our best.
He's only lost 2 out of 18 Premier League matches since arriving. Missed out on FA Cup final glory, but still will have a crack at the Champions League final.
We just need to go for it today. That's all we can afford to do, Mushrat, and just go for it. Give us the pressure. Give us the
first time since the 16th of February last year. We have fans inside Villa Park, and they will be determined to play their part for their team today.
Come on, Chelsea!
This is Aston Villa's 1,000th Premier League game, and therefore their 500 here at Villa Park.
We need to win. We need to go and do what we can do and get a good result.
Stuart Atwell is the referee, and he's about to get us going. Chelsea unbeaten in their last 7 encounters with Aston Villa. They've won on their last 3 visits here. A victory today would guarantee a place in the Champions League.
Yeah, but in the build-up to the game, Thomas Tuchel was talking about how difficult this game could prove to be.
I love. Oh, I love Mason Mount. He goes, is that you? That's it. Come on, boys, let's get the job done today. Go on, Chelsea. Well, Chelsea. Go on, Chelsea. Go on, Chelsea. Go on, Chelsea. How is everyone? Are you guys all nervous for today's games? You need fingers crossed that Liverpool and at least one of Liverpool or Leicester slip up today. This is it. And we got to go for it today. We cannot lie back and think, oh, we've done enough. No, we have to go for it. Chelsea will win. My predictions 2-1 Chelsea. I'll take that. We have to win. What's that? We have to win. We cannot afford to draw or lose this game. We have to win. There's literally no ifs or buts about it. Oh, Silva again! Silva, watch out!
Is there in support? Others arriving now.
Well done, Jorginho! That's a foul, ref. Well done. Well done, Mount. Well done, Mason. Oh, I'm just nervous right now. I've never felt so nervous. But right, guys, give me some questions. We can have a chat during the stream. Because I'm really nervous, and you know me, when I'm nervous, you know what I'm like.
Involved in the game out the pitch.
We just got to show the passion that our team can do. And just to... Oh! Go on! Oh, Mason!
This is a good opportunity. It's an excellent run off the ball.
You should have hit the framing target, man! Ball got played over the top towards Timo Werner, got headed by Tyrone Mings towards Mason Mount, who had a shot just well wide of Martinez's goal. But it's a positive start from Chelsea. Shot should have been better, should have been on target, I would say. I would say on target, but like I say. Go on, Jorginho. Well done, Jorginho. Well done, Jorginho. Keep the pressure going. We need to pressurise this side. We need to pressurise Villa. Get the backs involved. Get the wing. Do not make any mistakes. We don't want any mistakes to be costly in this big game today. If one of our players basically costs the players in the Champions League for next season, is any fans in the stand? Yes, there is about 10,000 in at Villa Park.
From Watkins. Thiago Silva stepped in.
Get up, man! Get up! Get up, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Hello, True Lion, how are you? Chelsea have to win, folks. And I'll say this, and I will say this, and I will say this. Chelsea have to win. We cannot draw. We cannot lose. We have to get 3 points. That's the only chance for getting the top 4. But a draw would still be favourable if Liverpool drop points, and so do Leicester. And then it will come down to like goal difference and stuff like that. But guys, I'm going to tell you this now. Next season I will still be doing Chelsea live watch-alongs. It just won't be as regular because all the games might not be live on TV as regular as they were this season. So in Chelsea Live I will be doing that, but I will be doing other teams as well, just to give you guys content throughout next season. But I will, but also give you guys a bit more insight to what's gonna happen. Yay, Grealish! Oh, I hate you, you absolute scab! Ah! Jack Grealish, I think he goes down too easily. He goes down too easily, does Jack Grealish. Oh, naughty boy, naughty boy, naughty boy, naughty Jack Grealish, naughty Jack Grealish.
Doesn't need to do that.
Jack Grealish, you naughty boy. Why does that sound like I'm an Indian there? It doesn't. Why were you in the point your case? You should have done that. The referee book him. Bug that little git. Right, I will say this. I will be doing some stuff in the summer which will be live streams. I'm going to try and do live watch-alongs for most of the games in Euro 2020. So you will still be having live watch-alongs during the period. But, guys, between now and the Champions League final, which are the 2 other live streams left of the season to go after this one, is the Champions League final. During the Champions League final or today, give me your ideas on what you would like what live streams you would like to see between the after Champions League final, leading up to the kickoff of Euro 2020, which is on the 11th of June. So you have about 2 weeks, 2-week gap between maybe one live stream and the next. But we might have put a couple more in between, depending on what you guys want.
Chelsea's 2 Premier League defeats under Thomas Tuchel came at home. They've been.
So what do you guys like to see on the channel as a live stream between when the Champions League final finishes and the start of Euro 2020, which is on the 11th of June?
Martinez has certainly made a major contribution to the cause for Villa.
Come on, Chelsea.
For this season. It's over the head of Bertrand Traore, though.
Last summer, Villa certainly got their signings absolutely spot on. Any Martinez.
I'm alright. I'm alright, True. I'm just a bit nervous. Just hopefully results go our way.
Some great attacking players out there, but their work without beating.
Second most clean sheets in the league. Edouard Mendy. Edouard Mendy. Edouard Mendy, 16 clean sheets this season.
James.
I will take that. 16 clean sheets for Edouard Mendy. I'll take that every day of the week. Every day of the week. Come on, Charles. If we can get a goal early doors, I'll be happy. Come on, Charles! Don't let the fans Don't let the fans intimidate you. Let's just play. And let's play well. Oh! Pulisic, unlucky Pulisic! Go on, cover! Go on, cover Titch! Don't have a crack. Just keep going towards goal. It's Aspilicueta. It's Kovacic. Malthana! Rudiger. Now it's to Ben Chilwell. Chilwell in the box. Towards Mason Mount. Blocked. Oh. We're going for it. We absolutely are going for it today. But we are acceptable to the counter attack. And well done. Well done, Silva.
First spell in the game where Chelsea really dominated the ball. They looked sharp.
Kovacic on the ball for Chelsea.
Of attacking positions.
Now it's Chilwell, Kovacic, Jorginho, Mason Mount,
Lost the playoff to Aston Villa.
Aspilicueta, Mason Mount, Jorginho, Mount, Kovacic, Reece James, Aspilicueta. Mason Mount! Oh! Never felt so nervous in all my life. It's like nerves jangle inside your brain. Kovacic for Chelsea. Now it's with Thiago Silva. Now it's Reece James. Mason Mount. Pulisic. Kovacic. Chilwell. Chilwell. Benny. Chilwell! Corner! Corner, come on, boys! We have to win, so this is it. Today is now or never, basically. Win or go home. Win, lose, go home. Basically, lose and go home. With playing in secondary competitions. Second! We are top with 10 goals from corners! We are that good. Oh yeah, because Rudiger scored from a corner. Oh, if someone was there again, that would be perfect. One Pulisic, just chase after it, Pulisic. Ah, Pulisic. Well done, Kovacic. Well done. Now it's Pulisic for Chelsea. Now it's to Mount. Now it's with Aspilicueta. Now it's gone now to Reece James. Reece James to Kovacic. Kovacic to Rudiger. Rudiger to Pulisic. Pulisic for Chelsea. It's going on towards Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta keeping in play. And Fana! And it's Chilwell! It's Chilwell!
It's not an easy chance for Timo Werner. Good football again from Chelsea.
Guys, I'm in stress.
Does well, slightly overhead.
Oh, can some of you guys put some questions in to help me with my stress so we can have something to talk about? This is stressing. This is stressing. This is stress. More stress than ever before. But let's try and achieve what we can achieve. Guys, want to put any question in the chat? Put anything in the chat just to help with my nerves. Because at the moment, As soon as either Spurs, as soon as Liverpool or Leicester get a goal, my nerves are going to go up tenfold. That's a foul. That's a foul all day long. Jack Grealish, the cheeky little git. I hope he gets booked for it. I hope he gets booked for it. Go on, just score. Just rub it, salt in the wounds. Rub salt in the wounds. Rub salt in the wounds. Pulisic. Chilwell. Pulisic. Go on, Pulisic. Corner. Take that. Take that.
But it is another Chelsea corner.
There's a great driving run there from Kovacic. Positive start from Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel.
Come on, boys.
His team to do a little bit more. Kovacic bursting forward there. He can do that with Jorginho sitting deep and offering that defensive insurance. Kovacic, rather than play alongside, he can step.
Come on, Chelsea. Someone in blue. Get you right onto it. If you guys like to stream with the thumbs up button to get to like, subscribe with the bell notification as well. Chelsea have a corner. Reece James to take the corner. 12 minutes played. Ball crossed in. And now it's with Mason Mount for Chelsea. Mount pulls it in. Please don't say it's going to be stressful.
Watkins that time, and now Jack Grealish will need assistance from Martinez.
Kovacic for Chelsea. Now it's with Chilwell. Now it's back to Jorginho. Now it's with Reece James. Now it's back to Jorginho. Now it's Pulisic for Chelsea. Pulisic's gone forward. Pulisic. Puts for time with Quetta. Go on. Oh. Oh. Chilwell. Now it's with Kovacic.
Positive start from Chelsea. James.
Werner. Reece James.
Mount.
Timo Werner. Mount. Oh, you get. It is going to be one of those days that it's not going to be our day and we're just not going to do it. Or we're just not going to score at some point in this game. Because I am that stressful. I am that stressed out. Guys, if you wonder why I don't talk a lot, it's because it's that stressful. I'll be more confident if Palace can score, Tottenham can score. My move will be more confident tenfold because it knows that a little bit we're still in the driving seat. But hit the thumbs up button, give us confidence, give me my support. Another corner. Come on, Chelsea! Get free wherever you may be. We'll find myself. Come on, Chelsea! Put down where you guys are watching the live stream from in the world. I would like to know. I haven't said that in a while, but it's the. Come on, boys, get your head onto the ball. Come on, Chelsea. Rudiger didn't get his onto it, but it's with Mason Mount. Now it's with Werner. Timo, Werner. Chilwell! Saved by Martinez. Ah.
Well, it's not an easy chance because Matt Target is closing him down. Chilwell, as this ball comes his way. Good work from Werner. Decent ball in.
By the way this is going, we're going to have all the possession, have all the chances. It might just not go in for us.
Well, the champions are having a party already. 2-0 up.
Hi, Man City have scored. Kevin De Bruyne. And that's Gabriel Jesus. That's great. And well done, Mendy. Well done, Mendy. If I was kept goal, I would have been in. If I was kept goal, I would have been in.
Clean contacts he needs with
Clean contact.
Flicks that ball past a couple of Chelsea defenders is outstanding. The angle is against him. The ball is slightly stuck underneath his feet.
Come on, Chelsea. Three of you guys have turned up late. We have got scores. And there has a penalty to Leicester. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Time for Chelsea, but this one out. And Leicester through Jamie Vardy have started well. They lead against Tottenham. So as it stands, Leicester will be back in a Champions League position. Chelsea.
Leicester have to score. Jamie Vardy.
With Crystal Palace.
Right, Banana Boy, be polite, don't be an absolute idiot or a dick on chat, or my mod True Lion will time you out.
It's mostly Chelsea so far, and that will please Thomas Tuchel, although he'll be looking for something to go with their dominance.
We're trying to score, but they just Villa are just every time we're getting a shot away, they're like blocking it. We're actually trying. So at the moment, Leicester are third, Chelsea will be fourth, and Liverpool will be fifth as it stands.
Pushing and probing. James floats it in again.
But it could all change if Chelsea were to score.
Werner sets it up for Mount.
Oh, Mason Mount on target.
Martinez.
That's on target. Nah.
Sees it all the way, and he's a comfortable side. Anything down the side of him, maybe has a bigger problem. He moves his feet
The
there,
one
Martinez, to give him a good view
now
of the
hope
strike.
lies on Crystal Palace to not concede. It all just hinges on Palace. In, can we score, please? I'm in nervous right now.
Again. Kovacic.
Guys, I'm a nervous wreck right now. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling absolutely. I'm trying to feel all right, but I'm just really nervous.
Chilwell.
Go on, for the handball! Handball! Ref! VR!
From Chilwell, and
VR!
Werner should be appealing for handball. He should be drilling it home.
Oh, you too right. Aspilicueta! Oh, yeah.
Chelsea bombarding Aston Villa at the moment.
And the Chelsea wing-backs are having a field day here, but that's such a good header from Chilwell.
But it does hit him in the arm!
The ball bounces, or maybe does strike the arm in the camber, but there's no way he can do anything about it. Oh, but Werner should be finishing that.
Jorginho.
I'm just very nervous. I don't think we're gonna make it! Oh, come on!
Away by target.
Ah!
Rudiger tidies up before
Guys,
Ollie Watkins can get a sniff.
do you guys want to put any questions in the chat? Help me with my nerves. My heart is pounding at 1,000 beats per second right now. Go on, Chile boy! Oh, ah!
Another Chelsea corner.
And once again, it's
Oh my days, we are
Chelsea
going for it.
back
Just
far
Villa
too
just
easy back
defending
for
well.
Chilwell to get on the ball. Traore's not tracking back. El Ghazi's not doing that either. So targeting Konza. Villa having a real problem. They're getting overloaded. They can't get closer. Can't get wide.
I'm
enough for those
absolutely
Chelsea wing-backs.
breaking myself. Are we going to have some more turn of events? Can we have some turn of events, please?
Today.
Turn of events is just us scoring when we're on top.
Another Reece James corner.
Oh,
Net by Hawes. Werner.
Werner!
Away by target.
Someone have a shot on goal. Have a shot.
Yet for Villa, though.
Someone please.
Mason Mount has it
Go on, Mounty boy!
against El Ghazi.
Oh, Mounty boy!
Werner.
Oh!
So routine might have been going wide anyway. Routine for Martinez.
It's come through for the Villa goalkeeper. He's going to sneak inside that post, but there's not enough power on it. Again, Martinez sees it's a long way out and can step across and handle it fairly comfortably.
On by Traore. Sent back with
Oh,
the
Rudiger!
by Rudiger.
Aye! 20 and a half minutes played. Chelsea 0. Aston Villa 0.
If you're wondering why the Villa fullbacks can't get out and deal with the Chelsea wingers, because Chelsea playing with a front three, so the back four for Villa has to stay compact.
Come on,
together to deal with
Chelsea!
those three central strikers. So if the wide midfielders don't help out the fullbacks, they can't do two jobs.
Hello, Archie Firth, how are you doing? Long time no see. I am just breaking myself right now.
Into the path of Thiago
I'm
Silva.
breaking myself. Cause we need to score, we need to score, we need to score. Because at the moment, I don't see where it's coming from. Stresses. Yep, it's the same thing that happened against Arsenal and it happened against Leicester. It said, hey up, come on, come on. You guys are that good, come and break us down. Predictions, I will not say anything. Aspie, quit up! Chihuahua! Pause it! Oh.
One wing back to the other.
Banana boy, I will not do a prediction because I am not jinxing this game of all games. No way. I do not do predictions on. I do not predict games because it could also mean bad luck. Bad luck.
Watkins. Ghazi.
Oi! Oi! What do you mean from Harrogate Town promoted? What do you mean? Banana boy, if you get what I mean.
Well, Thomas Tuchel's had a huge impact on Chelsea this season.
Oh, no.
But they have had a problem sticking the ball in the back of the net. They've created plenty of opportunity. I think we're seeing that again today, dominating the game, getting the ball into the penalty area. Just not sticking the ball in the back of the net.
We're trying to stick it in the back of the net. It's another team to play defensively against us like all the time.
Take their chances, be more clinical.
Oh, we're trying to be more clinical.
Grounded, but Chilwell takes over.
Yeah, but at least our player knows when to get up. Like some players.
Jorginho.
Come on, boys. Come on, Chelsea. We need to take chances when they come. Take them and be happy about it. Ah, he's from Harrogate. That's a ball! Go on! Oh, Mount! Oh.
Intended target. What a chance that was!
Well, Matt Target is fortunate here because he gets caught ball watching as Aspilicueta makes a run in behind him.
How are we not 1-0 in this game?
How?
If we don't get top 4, it's going to be due to all the chances. It's going to be all the chances that have gone begging.
There would be no chance for Martinez, but it's a wild swipe at the ball. Dominating the game, Chelsea.
We're dominating, but we just can't hit the freaking target. I thought for a minute there, that was it. That's been our best chance of the game. And
pretty much guaranteed for that.
He must have a season ticket here, Gareth Southgate. Every game I do here, he's here watching somebody, but
we're not a bad team. We're 4th in the league, for goodness sake. So we're not a bad team. You can't say we're a bad team when we're in an FA Cup final, in a Champions League final, beat Atletico Madrid, beat Real Madrid, so beat Porto. So we can't be that bad. We can't be that bad if we beat basically the top 2 sides in La Liga this season. We can't be that too bad. And Chelsea can happily Chelsea can go and say.
Again helping out. Aspilicueta takes charge.
Right. Do you think we'll win Yeah, I think we'll win the Champions League. I can be confident. We've beaten Man City twice this season. 1 in the league and 1 in an FA Cup semi-final.
Nakamba.
Don't swear, please. God, you're having a laugh.
They're happy to get a feel of the ball. It's been a bit of a whirlwind start from Chelsea.
Are you wanting to just wind me up, Banana Boy? Hello, Harvey! Harvey.
Just slowing the game down.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. We just need pressurising them and just come on, boys! Oh, come on, guys! Come on, Chelsea! Just need to keep passing the ball. Try and do as much as we can. It's just at the moment.
That's another bruise for the most fouled player in the Premier League this season.
He's definitely used to it by now.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Just nerves are jangling in my ear. My body's turned. It's basically, my body's like jelly right now, I think. The mood set. It's like, oh. Oi! Jack Grealish again, the cheeky little git. Go on, Chelsea! Hey! But Grealish, you idiot. If Jack Grealish doesn't get booked for this, then I don't know what, because that was reckless and out of order.
Just listen to the Villa crowd. The thunderous challenges went in. They're on their feet, making noise. It was positive from Traore. Can't keep it on target. But
Look at that. That is late. So late.
In there. There is no contact. Mason Mount has to get out of the way. He does the right thing, but there wasn't any contact there.
Oh,
still.
Mason Mount to get out of the way. You can't get out of the way when he's only jumping over him. God's sake.
I don't think there'll be much more in the way of warnings coming his way.
You won't. I will not. If I were to say, oh, come.
Now it opens up for Aston Villa. And John McGinn.
There we go for Villa.
Just wide.
John McGinn just wide.
Pressure on the ball. This is what Dean Smith wanted when he arrived at Villa. He wanted them to be more proactive, to step onto teams. Don't be passive. Kovacic isn't happy. He feels he was fouled. Just doesn't wrap his instep around this ball enough. I'm sure there is a foul there on Kovacic. Positive play from McGinn. I think if he's on target, Mendy has a real problem. Just can't bend it enough. But Tuchel is livid. He feels his midfielder was fouled.
Well, he's given 10,000 fans here something to shout about. They've waited a while to do that in this game and in their lives generally.
And it's not just goals that get fans on their feet. It's strong challenges. We've seen a few of those in the last couple of minutes from Villa.
Pulisic for Mount.
If we were to score, I don't know what I'm doing right now. But I'm trying to stay as much as composed and just be as normal as I can. It's just there's so much like nerve. Absolutely. Just for me, we have to bring Giroud on, or Havertz. We have to. We need someone who's at least going to get to the ball and actually knows he's going to have a chance of having a shot on goal. And we know we're going to get somewhere. Yeah, I do play FIFA, Archie, but just not recently because I've been doing stuff with YouTube a lot and YouTube takes most of my time.
That's for the Quater. Werner, Lings goes with him.
We just need to get going and we just need to get passing around the ball and get the momentum going. If we can get the momentum going and get a shift going in there, if we can get a goal right now, I'll be over the moon. But do I see it happen? It's like Villa coming. It's like Archie, you tell me to chill when this is the last game of the season. We lose this, we're not in top 4. So there's a lot riding on it. So you can tell why my emotions are going which way and that and that and that.
He's been injured himself. Returned as a sub against Leicester.
Come on, boys. Let's see if we can get a goal. Alright then, Banana Boy. Thank you for tuning in. Come back when you can. Come on, Chelsea.
James.
Go on, Aspie. Werner. Timo Werner. Go on, Werner. Werner! Aspie! Oh! Jorginho!
By Jorginho. will disappear away from Ben Chilwell.
It's good work from Timo Werner, good movement again, excellent ball in. Courtney Hawes is close to him, but not close enough. He's got to stop the cross.
West Ham are hopeful of a Europa League place, and so far so good. They've taken the lead against Southampton through Pablo Fornals. And rather like Aston Villa this season, bearing little relation to last season for West Ham, they are on course for Europa League football next season.
Aye, the nerves jangling in my soul.
So are Chelsea with Liverpool, Palace, goalless.
My soul.
On the final day.
My soul is like, it's beating. My heartbeat is going like 1,000 beats per second because it's that nervous, it's that tense. A goal for us would be so huge. Would be so huge. We've had the advantage on the opening day. We got given the advantage by beating Leicester in midweek. We got to go and make that count. At the moment, I'll say we're playing quite well. It's just that Leicester, Villa are playing very, very defensive. Like, they're telling us, come and break us down. You can have all the ball you want. You got to try and get through us. And that's what we're trying to do. It's just unfortunately we cannot get through. And by the chances that we are trying to.
West Ham only needed a point for Europa League.
Oh, West Ham are 2-0 up against Southampton. West Ham are 2-0 up against Southampton. Pablo Fornals again. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.
Season for David Moyes. Well, Tuchel's not done too badly either since arriving at Chelsea.
Stress. Stress is on my mind. But I'm trying to keep an open mind.
Chilwell.
Pulisic for Chelsea. Now it's with Rudiger. Rudiger to Pulisic. Pulisic to Werner. Pulisic. Are you jumping? Mane has just scored. Mane has just scored for Liverpool. We're about to bottle it, folks. We're about to bottle it. We're about to bottle it. We're about to bottle it. Mane has just scored. Mane has just scored for Liverpool. Liverpool 1-0 up. Mane has just scored. Mane has just scored. Mane has just scored.
Did manage a draw at Stamford Bridge earlier in the season, 1-1.
Mane has just scored.
Olivier Giroud's customary goal against Villa. Werner now.
Ah!
Well, there's been a goal at Anfield, and Sadio Mane has scored it for Liverpool.
We're bottling.
Changes the scenario.
We're bottling this
in the race for a place in the Champions League, and it means Chelsea sit outside the top four, and Liverpool and Leicester will qualify, subject to a few more changes yet, possibly.
Before the game, Thomas Tuchel was saying he's not going to be looking at Liverpool and Leicester results during the course of the first half. At half-time he would do, and then maybe assess what they need to do. But if it stays like this, you're going to have to change things around in the second half and push on.
Yep, at the moment we are out of the Champions League spots. So it meant for us to get in it, we'd have to beat City in the final.
Support from Target and Grealish.
Yeah.
Grealish gets the free kick off Aspilicueta.
That's a little given goal from Jack Grealish, and Aspilicueta just seems to block him off. It's a free kick in a dangerous area. It's silly from Aspilicueta. He could easily get out of the way, but he just decides to stick out that left hip and foul Grealish. Under a lot of pressure, but this is a real opportunity for the big lads to come up from the back and to whip a dangerous ball into the box and give Chelsea something to deal with.
Villa haven't had much of a sight of goal so far, but we've seen many games, many times where one team dominates and the other tops up and scores.
You've got Konza, Hawes, Mings in there. El Ghazi's a big lad as well.
Watch out!
An eye for goal.
Decent delivery is required. It's Matt Target. It is decent.
Get out! 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 Well done!
Really good defensive header from Thiago Silva, because that is a dangerous ball in for Matt Target into that space in between Mendy and the Chelsea back line, and Silva had to deal with it.
McGinn seeking out Grealish and finding him. What a wonderful pass and a wonderful touch.
Well done, Aspi!
Was as good as it got.
Well done, Aspi, Quater!
Grealish is up against arguably one of the best one-on-one defenders in the Premier League, and that's
Free kick goes against Werner, and Village is showing a bit of interest now.
There's an excellent forward ball. Brought it down brilliantly, Jack Grealish, but then he's confronted by Azpilicueta. He does all the defensive basics so well. He stays on his feet, he watches the ball, he's well balanced. So it's a heavy touch from Grealish, it's there to be taken away, and Azpilicueta does.
Another set-piece scenario. Looks like Grealish
Free
is on
kick
this one.
for Aston Villa.
Grealish floating it towards Hawes and Consa. Consa happy to accept a throw. Consa in towards Watkins, but whilst he was grappling with Rudiger, Thiago Silva cut across. I was going to stop that after that division involving Pulisic and McGinn.
It's a brave header. I don't think John McGinn actually does anything wrong. The ball is kind of popped up in the air by Hawes, and both players, it seems, genuinely went.
Come on, Chelsea!
Pulisic knows that John McGinn didn't do anything wrong here. He's trying to head it.
What's the difference between a book and Spurs? A book has a title. Ha ha! Yeah, hear me up with that title, mate. But we need Spurs to score for our sake. And ours, but we might be Spurs.
John McGinn has started all bar one Premier League match this season and seen out the 90 minutes in all of them. I don't know why I'm even saying that. It's no great surprise, really, is it? It's what he does.
He's had his injury problems, but he is such a huge part of Villa. If they're going to be successful moving forward, maybe next season, looking towards finishing in the top 7 or 8.
Yes! Go! Go! Spurs have scored! Spurs have scored! Tottenham have scored! Tottenham have scored! Tottenham have scored! What? Tottenham have just scored? Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Hi! Harry Kane has just scored! The goal that could help us get in the Champions League! Spurs have scored!
Yes, he scored it.
Harry Kane!
You'll be right. And what could be a farewell appearance, a typical Harry Kane finish.
Oh, Harry Kane! How I love the man!
It's
For this
1-1
one
there,
game alone.
That means it all changes again. And Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea.
And for the right Dale! And Spurs the point back to the top 4! Way! Thanks first. Thanks first. Can we please score, please? Can we please score, please? We need efforts and going on well. Come on, Chelsea!
Final 5 minutes of the first half at Villa Park.
We need to keep the pressure going, boys!
It's been a pulsating first half. Chelsea have dominated it. Have had some good opportunities. Mason Mount should have done better on a couple of occasions.
I want to say pulsating. Pulsating's an understatement when you come to us because we just can't seem to want to score.
And Mason Mount, Nakamba,
Corner!
stuck with him, and it is a corner.
Corner! Get it!
It's a great piece of defending from Nakamba. He stays shoulder to shoulder with Mount. He times the challenge perfectly. He feels it, maybe can and back up. Mount went out.
Nah!
Goal kick.
Nah! Never in a million years is that a goal kick.
The shin of Mason Mount, you can see why Villa are unhappy.
Fortunate corner perhaps for Chelsea in front of the Holt end.
Go on, boys!
Tyrone Mings.
Yeah, good win for Cronulla Sharks. I'll say that by luck. By luck, I would say. Oh, Werner! You absolute donkey!
Just got lack of quality from Chelsea with that final ball in, or the final shot.
Absolute donkey. As it stands, Chelsea are going into the Champions League on a back of Harry Kane scoring 1 goal. See. Yeah, we now want Crystal Palace to score, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
That's the experienced Thiago Silva. Just gets himself into a good defensive position, but he's put under pressure by Ollie Watkins. That's all Watkins can do. Don't foul him, just make it difficult for him, and you pick up a cheap set piece.
But we just need to keep going. Sorry about that, Archie. Do you think Chelsea will buy Harry Kane? Maybe. We wait and see in the summer. Wait and see. Wait and see how it goes. 42 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0.
It's Matt Target to take it. That thought everyone. Traore! Scores against his former club. Aston Villa have the lead, and they've given Chelsea a problem of Champions League proportions.
Well, it's a clever set piece. It's not the cleanest strike from Bertrand Traore. He kind of smashes it down into the ground, which lifts the ball up, and then very difficult for Mendy to get up and make the save. He's never going to get there. It's right in the top corner, but they drag everybody into the 6-yard box. Traore makes that run round to get to the ball. I think if he makes a nice clean connection there, it goes straight at Mendy. The fact he goes into the ground, up onto the bar, makes it pretty much unsavable.
Turned in to a top corner job for Traore. And Chelsea, who have been in control for long periods of this first half, now find themselves behind.
Learn to earn. Don't be disgraceful. If you do that, then thank you very much, True Line. We don't want any of that.
Chelsea.
Go on, Chelsea!
They're still hanging on to their Champions League spot, but that could change if Leicester go back in front.
Good save, boys!
They've had to be resilient in this first half under severe pressure. Clever set play and they've got the lead.
And the yellow card for Jorginho there, taking out El Ghazi. Oh, suddenly Aston Villa fancy their chances here.
There's maybe a sign of Chelsea frustrations after going behind. Jorginho's nowhere near the ball. It's an obvious one. He steps across his man. It's always going to be a foul, and it's always going to be a yellow.
Not happy, boys. Not happy at all. Not happy.
Fans are making the most of this, and you can't blame them for
Not happy.
They've waited
Not happy one bit.
to return to Villa Park. It's Grealish to float this towards Hawes. And Conceded just drifted away from all.
Football is all about being effective. It's not how many chances you have, it's whether you can take them when they come
2
along.
minutes have had on time between Chelsea and Aston Villa.
A clever set play, a bit of good fortune maybe with a strike from Traore, and they have the lead.
Yeah, he would have managed to clean the strikes in his career, that's for sure. We are in 2 minutes and headed on time at the end of this first.
I remember that goal against United when he draws it into the top corner. That was a wonderfully sweet strike. But it's a difficult skill when the ball is coming at you on the angle like that. So I'm going to give him credit. He made contact and he sent it goal.
Oh, for God's sake.
Chelsea rattled here. Kovacic now on Traore.
It's all getting a bit heated. Jorginho flying into challenges now. Kovacic, they need to keep their heads here, Chelsea.
Kovacic with a bit to say.
Come on, boys!
Well, this is what Villa want. They want Chelsea concentrating on the fight rather than the game. It is a lunge. He's generally trying to get to the ball, but he clearly catches Traore.
Spurs in the hunt for a second before the break. And for much of that first half, you wouldn't have seen that possibility.
There's a lovely corridor there for Jack Grealish just to float the ball into. Don't try and pick out a teammate, just put that ball in between. You know, Mendy in the defensive line, aim for the penalty spot.
It's taken up again, and this is going to be a yellow card for Timo Werner.
Come on, guys, you need to calm down. Chelsea, calm down. Calm down, boys. We need to calm down.
His first challenge, but that's not a defence. It's just a really clumsy one. It's not the worst we've seen in this first half, really. And again, it's fairly intentional. He's not really playing the ball. He is looking to take out Traore, so I can understand why he's been booked. But saying it's my first bad challenge.
We need to calm down. We need to calm down with all this fouling. No way, I'm a Chelsea fan for crying out loud, Banana Boy. You should know that.
The end of a captivating first half. Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea trail, but still have a Champions League place. Well, find myself. Traore scored the goal, just about. Chelsea bossed it for so long, but at the break.
Freaking bottle jobs we are.
Wake up the stars tonight. We'll be burning on and on, building a brighter light where no one knows, a place untold. Give me a hand tonight, and everything will be alright. We'll run away into the fields of gold where dreams are grown. It's young. It's young. Running to higher ground, we'll be chasing every sound, blazing a path into the glowing light where truths collide. Give me a hand tonight, and everything will be alright.
Just turning off the cameras just so I can have my dinner, guard, my webcam off.
Fields of gold.
Just so I can have my dinner, and it's half time, so you guys can have music on.
it's locked up deep inside, but you know you want to tell the world, reveal the darkness around you. Try to soften your steps upon an unknown ground, afraid the earth might find you out. You fear for your life. Looking in as a wolf, fighting all our sins.
Joe Willock scored again for Newcastle. 7 games running now. Leeds 2 up on West Brom. Leicester, Tottenham locked together at 1-1. Work for Leicester to do. Liverpool in a Champions League position. 1-0 up on Crystal Palace. The champions were 2-0 up early on through De Bruyne and Jesus. David McGoldrick has given relegated Sheffield United the lead against Burnley. A double from Pablo Fornals means that West Ham are heading, as it stands, for the Europa League. And Manchester United 2-1 up at Wolves. Ilanga and a Mata penalty for them. And you can see the Premier League highlights at full time on the Sky Sports app and YouTube channel. Chelsea are sitting in a Champions League spot at the moment. We'll be hoping that doesn't change, but it will if Leicester get their act together. Even if they don't make it into the top 4 today, they could, of course, by beating Manchester City in the final next weekend. Bertrand Traore has made the difference so far.
Come on, Chelsea, get your acts together, boys!
In style, in front of 10,000 fans here. Chelsea won't be wanting to take any chances here. I think they're having to make a change in goal as well with Kepa Arrizabalaga coming on.
Oh, that's our luck.
For Edouard Mendy.
That's our luck.
What's going through his mind at the moment, Andy?
You can see in the first half he was really animated. His team really dominated the game, so he's bound to be disappointed. They gave away a cheap goal, but be just as disappointed with the chances they've created and not taken. So we're going to really push on in this second half. We know exactly what's happening at Liverpool and Leicester, but I can understand this change as well. I think Mendy actually collided with the post when Traore scored, so you can't take any risk with your number 1 keeper. And
I can understand that now. I can understand that now. Edouard Mendy looks like. Yeah, he collides with the post. Yeah, he collides with the post.
Get a hand on it, Mendy, and smashes into the post, injures himself.
Well, Kepa Arrizabalaga has only conceded 3 goals in his last 9 matches, mostly in the FA Cup. He was beaten by that Tielemans screamer at Wembley.
Oh God, I'm now dreading. I'm dreading second half. I'm dreading. Guys, I'm dreading the second half now because of it is Kepa's in goal. Arrizabalaga. Kepa's in goal.
Well, Leicester have already kicked off. In fact, they're 2.5 minutes into their second half against Tottenham. So
this is maybe why Kepa was taking his time just to let the game at the King Power. He'll be ahead of this one, be finished before this one does, though. Chelsea will know exactly what they need to do.
It'll be an emotional state of mind. Emotions running high.
In their second half, and we are just about ready now with Kepa Arrizabalaga replacing the injured Edouard Mendy in Chelsea's goal.
Hopefully Edouard's all right.
Jack Grealish making a timely
Come on,
return
Chelsea!
ahead of the Euros. We'll start the second half. Tense times for managers, players and fans on the final day. Aspilicueta. Pulisic. Stopped in his tracks by the camera and target. El Ghazi. Watkins. Traore. Watkins.
Come on, Chelsea!
Traore.
Don't do well.
There was no way through for Traore. Chelsea speeding up the other end with Mason Mount.
Come on, Timo!
Pulisic making up ground to get into the box. Bernard's had a look for him.
Oh, you jammy git!
Spun wide.
Oh, the build-up, the attack is excellent.
Nope.
But again, it's a great opportunity for Chelsea to equalise.
We do not have. We do not have.
Alright. Here again, he just mistimes it, slices it. Cannon's off target. And Chelsea aren't as fortunate as Villa. It doesn't end up in
If you're
the
going to be like that, I will ask True Line to hid all your comments. To hid your comments.
Down by Rudiger. Chelsea did come from behind to win here. Last season, Pulisic scored their equaliser.
True Lion, keep an eye on the chat, because stuff that shouldn't be said is being said in the chat.
Wins it back.
Come on, Chelsea.
Well, Chelsea certainly got the attackers out there to turn this game around. Look at their bench as well. Plenty of choice with Giroud.
Go on, Aspie!
Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech. So maybe give it 15-20 minutes, Thomas Tuchel, and then make changes, because they need to force the issue.
We do need to force the issue.
That's Piliqueta.
Go on, push it, Chase. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Well done, cover. Well done, Kovacic.
By Kovacic. Mounts cross. Target has to be careful. Piliqueta has
I thought that would have been the moment.
Target's defensive positioning outstanding there as Piliqueta made his forward run.
Pulisic. Pulisic for Chelsea. Jorginho.
Jorginho with a cross.
Oh, you.
Blocked by Concert. Grealish. It's been taken out here, and that's going to be another yellow card. Kovacic this time, joining Jorginho and Werner in the book.
Oh my head.
Counter-attack is the obvious way forward. Really clever from Grealish. Has a little look up the pictures if he's going to pass it, and then he carries it, and it's taken out by Kovacic.
Chelsea picked up a couple of yellow cards towards the
Let's
end of
have
the
scored.
first
Let's
half,
have scored.
by Villa's goal. Now, there's been another goal at the King Power Stadium. It's another penalty for Jamie Vardy. Similar outcome to his first one, similar position. Leicester are back in front and back in a Champions League spot. And that means that Chelsea drop out into 5th place for now. And here's Grealish. And it's deflected into the side netting.
That's brilliant play from Ollie Watkins. The thumbs up from Grealish to Watkins. It's excellent work from the striker there. He does a lot of unselfish work, Ollie Watkins. Yes, he can score goals, but that little flick into the path of Grealish is brilliant. Thiago Silva does well. Arms behind his back, just blocks the cross, but excellent from Watkins.
Aston Villa heading towards the iconic Holt end in this second half. Some stadium this, Villa Park, housing 10,000 Villa fans today. Thiago Silva met the corner.
Come on, Chelsea.
The target. Now Grealish. Traore. Jorginho's challenge. And it's a penalty. Stuart Atwell points to the spot. And Chelsea's Champions League hopes could be disappearing.
It all starts with Jack Grealish, a little give and go, but Jorginho is always risky when that ball breaks. You've got to be absolutely sure you're going to win the ball, and he doesn't get to the ball, he mistimes it. I think the other Chelsea players aren't happy, but Jorginho doesn't really complain too much to the referee. He probably knows the mistake he's made.
Jared Gillett is the VAR referee. Had a busy but good game in the Brentford-Bournemouth playoff yesterday. He's checking this. And it is a penalty to Aston Villa. In front of the Holt end, Anwar El Ghazi ready to step up. As you can see, he's pretty good at these. Arisa Balaga on as a sub for the second half, faces a penalty. It comes down to a personal duel between these two. It is El Ghazi. It is 2-0. Aston Villa are finishing with a flourish in a wonderful season for them. But Chelsea are being X'd out of the Champions League places.
That's an emphatic penalty. Even if Kepa goes the right way here, I don't think he saves it. Well, Chelsea started the second half positively. They had chances. Once again, like the first half, Villa held their nerve, went back on the pitch. Grealish instrumental in the penalty that Villa got, and then Anwar El Ghazi absolutely buries it.
Arisa Balaga nowhere near that. El Ghazi once again with a perfect penalty.
I think Chelsea, maybe Kepa was complaining that with the slip, it's 2 touches maybe from El Ghazi, but it wasn't. He does slip, but it is only 1 touch, and it's an emphatic one.
Chelsea 2-0 down and stuck in 5th place as it stands right now. Liverpool and Leicester claiming Champions League spots. Chelsea on the outside, trying to look in. Jorginho, used to scoring penalties himself, gave away one here. Chelsea dig themselves out of what has become a rather large hole. Mings straight on to Pulisic there. Chilwell. Mount.
Oh, for God's sake! Hit the target, you bunch of idiots!
Martinez does not move here. Normally when that happens, the ball nestles in the corner because the keeper thinks, I can't do anything about it. The power's certainly there from Mason Mount. And it's well wide at the post. Martinez is saying we need to close down Mount a little quicker. He's right, and they're fortunate Villa that's not on target.
Oh, he looks a forlorn and frustrated figure at the moment, and no wonder. Needs a favour from Tottenham. Liverpool winning and Leicester winning through 2 Jamie Vardy penalties. Thiago Silva. Reece James. Chelsea's need is urgent now. Spilaqueta was stretching for that one. A 50 pass for Pulisic. McGinn unable to dig it out though. Jorginho in his way. Here he is again.
Come on, Chelsea!
Kovacic.
It's great defensive work there from the camera again, getting close. Denying Kovacic a clear sight of goal.
Bunch of bottle jobs we are.
Well, he is going to make a change.
A bunch of bottle jobs.
He is going to come on. McGinn skips away from Kovacic. Villa loving every moment of this game.
This is what happens when you don't have Kante in the side, because and you don't have a potent goal scorer. It just shows.
Ziyech will replace Reece James shortly. Lee Watkins takes
Can Jorginho just please leave this club, please?
Oh, and El Ghazi could...
Can Jorginho just leave our club? That guy is just an accident waiting to happen.
contend that with Werner. Well, Aston Villa has certainly made a contest of this. Jorginho across for Chilwell. Over the head of Mason Mount.
For Chelsea, changing personnel could be a change in shape as well. Could go to a back four and get more attacking players high up the pitch.
Chilwell. Kovacic. Al-Ghazi doing defensive duty there, right in Pulisic's face. Mason
That is true. Kante is the backbone of this side.
Chilwell.
It's just somehow, without Kante, this team just doesn't perform well.
Courtney Hawes onto that. Molly Watkins will be fancying a bit of this. On his own at the moment. Ghazi's making terrific strides to get up there. It's more of a rescue job for him, but he...
Well done, Reece!
Stumbled.
Well, the idea is right. He covers so much ground, El Ghazi, to give Watkins a pass there. Just overcooks it. Watkins gets the weight of the cross all wrong.
Chilwell.
One thing I will say is, folks, we're getting what we deserve today. We've not been good enough. I'm admitting it.
Jorginho. That's Palaqueta. James. Mount. That's Palaqueta.
Yes!
Timo Werner. But the flag is up for offside, and it will not count to add to Chelsea's immense frustration today.
Well, that really sums the season up for Timo Werner. He thinks he's got Chelsea back in it. It is slick football in a really tight area, but it's Azpilicueta who's actually offside. As that forward ball is playing, it's not Werner. There's a really good call by the officials. He just stepped forward too early there, Azpilicueta.
Well, Chelsea. Let's just have one more look at this. Thin lines. But he's off, surely.
You start to doubt yourself when they put the lines on, don't you? But it looked a pretty clear one, and they had stepped forward a little bit too early.
They look clear in real time, and offside is confirmed. Chelsea have changed their mind on their substitution. I think it was going to be Reece James, but now Jorginho has gone off.
Oh, thank God! Thank God! Be a cheer then! Hey! That's the last time you're going to be wearing that shirt, you arsehole! You don't deserve to be in this club. You go off in the summer, you are a crap player, and you don't deserve to play at our club. You can bugger off in the summer for like Air Jorginho. See it!
An hour played at Villa Park in what has been an engrossing encounter. Pulisic.
Yeah, go offside. Go offside. Go offside. VAR again.
Yeah. He wanted a free kick, nothing doing.
No, it wasn't Timo Werner this time, Phantom. It was Azpilicueta who was offside. Timo Werner was actually onside. For once, it was. For once, Timo Werner was onside. To be honest. Yeah, we don't have to kick it out. We don't have to kick it out because it's not a head injury. It's not a head injury.
Chelsea shape. It looks like Azpilicueta is now going to play right back in a back four, and Reece James has stepped into midfield from centre half.
Oh, okay, Reece James in midfield. Reece James in midfield. All right, let's see how Reece James can do as a midfielder. Reece James, can you actually do well in midfield? I don't know. I've never seen him play midfield for us, so this will be a new thing. Let's see how it does. So now Aspie's in his preferred position. I think Reece James Reece James is a win back. It's a win back, so playing in midfield might be a bit interesting. So he's took. So our counter role is played by Reece James. All right. Go on. Oh, you get it. Oh yeah.
That's brave from Target. Again, his positioning is good. It's a whack on the head. Is this where Chelsea's top four hopes evaporates? A brilliant bit of play by Jack Grealish. Just watch Kovacic. As Grealish lays it off, Kovacic gets drawn towards the ball. He doesn't stay with Grealish. And that's where the ball back to Traore comes from. That's a clumsy late challenge from Jorginho. Unless you're absolutely sure of getting to the ball, don't make any type of challenge at all. And El Ghazi absolutely drills it home. No chance for Kepa. Aston Villa, with 10,000 fans cheering them on, having a great time.
A goal in front of the whole 10 had to be done on their return. Helped on by Traore, away by Thiago Silva. Pulisic. Terrific from Target. Got back from Grealish. Just away from Ollie Watkins. Grealish. Pulisic. Aspilicueta. James. Up and away. So carries that. Ollie Watkins will be beaten to it by Reece.
You ain't no patient Rudiger, man. You ain't patient Rudiger, man. Rudiger needs.
Getting to these Chelsea players, because that is such a poor pass.
And that's a foul.
James.
That's a foul.
John McGinn will be staring at a yellow card here for leaving his mark. Thiago Silva.
I don't think he's protesting his innocence, John McGinn. He knows that he's taking his man out here. He's got absolutely no defence at all.
Yeah, it's not looking good today. Top four's gone. It's gone now.
No stranger to those. Super John McGinn rings around Villa Park. Bernard. Offside against the...
Chelsea giving it a real go after half-time to get an equaliser. It's just not happening for them. Aston Villa so effective when chances come along, they stick the ball in the net.
Guy Hurts, why you not stop him? But he was injured. He did have a hammy. He's the only player. Havertz is the only player that we have up front, other than Timo Werner, that actually looks like he can actually score a goal. I hope Tottenham score, and even though I don't like Spurs, we have to rely on them today because we're Mr. Bottle Jobs and cannot do our own work, so we're relying on Spurs. So come on, Spurs, do your job for us and please score. And also, don't forget what happened the last time we played for. Who scored? Olivier Giroud. Come on, boys!
Matt returns it to Chilwell.
Oh,
Has dealt with a few things in the
bloody hell!
Giroud comes on, of course, it changes the way that Chelsea attack, but he's a goal scorer with a great record.
Oh, come on! Does Thomas Tuchel not know about his record? His record speaks for itself.
Yeah. Silva had to rush across to deal with the presence of Ollie Watkins. James Chilwell. Havertz!
Oh!
Switched on. And sent it high and wide, under pressure admittedly, but even so.
The cross actually takes a touch off Traore. That means it loops invitingly into the path of Kai Havertz.
Oh, we not
It's
scored,
another great
man.
Opportunity for Chelsea. He makes his run in behind Mings, but he's put under a bit of pressure by Target, who does well just to nudge him, doesn't foul him. And that touch on the cross gives Havertz a chance, and maybe just that little intervention from the left back just puts him off. I don't think it's a foul, he just puts pressure on him. But if he keeps that down, keeps it on target, it's 2-1.
Target doing his bit. Kai Havertz has scored 8 goals for Chelsea, all of them in London. And Aston Villa would be the highest placed team he would have scored against this season, highest place in the table as well as the country.
No! Jeez.
Well, Mendy had to go off after colliding with the post and trying to prevent Traore's goal.
What's happening?
Martinez now requiring treatment. It's hard work for these keepers.
Yeah, you presume that the Mendy substitution is just really worried about him missing maybe the Champions League final. There isn't that much wrong with him, so I'm going to take him off. But it's been problems up front, really. That's one of the major problems for Thomas.
Yeah, that's our problem, is up front.
So many attackers out there, so many chances, and they haven't scored.
His unbeaten away record is under serious threat. He's actually only the 5th Premier League manager to go 8 away games unbeaten from the off.
Go on,
More on
Mount!
that in a moment, because here is Havertz,
Oh, it's Havertz. Kai!
blocked by Mings.
Reece James. Pulisic. Pulisic!
Pulisic.
Yes! Go! 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 It's benching well. That's a goal back. Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea!
Back in the hunt, perhaps, for a Champions League spot.
Oh, that's amazing. They've got so many attackers out there, yet it's a defender.
Come on, Benny boy! Benny has scored the goal. Benching well, 2-1. We are back in it, boys. If we can get another, if we can go for it now, let's go for it.
Because he has a little look and then just gets dragged in field.
Come on, Benny, well. Hope, 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 hope has restored in his faith. Hope.
It doesn't change anything yet.
It doesn't change anything unless we can do something else.
They still sit outside the Champions League spot. But we have an intriguing final 20 minutes.
Thank you, ref.
The Premier League season ahead.
We're back in it, mate. Let's get some more goals, please.
At Villa now. It's been a fascinating final day, but these last 20 minutes, it's going to be really difficult for Aston Villa. Can they stand firm?
Chilwell.
Come on, let's just go for it, boys. Let's go for it.
Chelsea requiring favours from elsewhere.
Not if we can get another goal. Another goal. We can start believing. We can believe in our own. We can start believing. Believing love. I will do that if we were to score another goal, because then you can start believing. But I won't not do that.
It's not unthinkable with the attacking quality Chelsea.
It's like, go for it, boys. I have a
goal.
phrase that I want to say, but I won't do it unless we equalise.
A victory
Folks.
here or a Tottenham equaliser?
Oh, Tottenham equalised. Please.
Gotta be another few twists and turns.
Oh, please, Spurs. If the Spurs were to equalise now, I would be going fucking mental. It'd be going like from ear to ear, though. I'll be going from ear to ear. I'll definitely be going from ear to ear if Spurs were to equalise now. It'll be like ear to ear.
Tottenham almost scored in midweek on his debut as a very late.
Well done, Rudiger. It sounds like Tottenham are going for it against Leicester to get an equaliser, so that probably is a good sign. A good sign of things to come. Oh, Watkins, are you gonna stay down? Are you gonna stay down for the next like how many minutes left?
Handball here. Down the line. Rudiger does anything wrong at all.
Rudiger! Yes! Go! Spurs have scored! Spurs have scored! Spurs have scored! Spurs have scored! Davinson Sanchez! It's Davinson Sanchez! Come on! Davinson Sanchez! Davinson Sanchez! Spurs have just scored! Davinson Sanchez! Oh my! Oh! Your horses, folks! We just might have been rescued! Davinson Sanchez has just scored for Spurs! Davinson Sanchez has scored for Spurs! Oh my days! Oh my days! I never thought I would say the day. Liverpool are 2-0 up. Wow. I never thought I would go mental. I never thought I would go mental for a Spurs goal in my life. But what a dramatic couple of minutes we've had. Chelsea scored. Spurs equalised. Liverpool go 2-0 up.
Just look at this. Did Michael get a touch on that for an own goal? Tottenham are level.
Davinson freaking Sanchez. Davinson freaking Sanchez.
Chelsea, despite losing here, are back in the top four.
We're in the top four, boys. We're in the top four due to goal difference. Our goal difference is helping us. Davinson Sanchez. Oh, Spurs will score another goal. Oh, Spurs will score another goal. I'm going. Spurs have scored. Davinson Sanchez has scored the goal that at this moment in time puts Chelsea in the top four on goal difference. On goal difference. Oh my! So two goals is the difference between Chelsea and Leicester on goal difference. The goal difference is 2. Rimmy neck, it's that close. It's that close. If we do something like this, it'd be remarkable. Go on! Oh. Go on! Oh! Handball? Oh, you having a laugh? Just Spurs don't do anything you might regret. Spurs don't do anything you might regret. I've never felt so nervous in my own life. It's like laugh. It's like give you lemonade. I'm at the moment trying to keep my mood up. I need to keep my mood up. What's my mood? I have no mood in which case I don't know. At the moment I'm trying to keep my calm. I am trying to keep my calm. That it looks like a own goal by Kasper Schmeichel. I don't know who's credited as it, but it's credited as a Kasper Schmeichel own goal. And that, at the moment, is the goal that sends Chelsea to the Champions League. Oh my. Unless we can score. Unless we can score an equaliser, then we'll be a point ahead of Leicester. Oh! That's actually not far. That was close. Close, but no cigar. If you guys know that phrase, you're clever. I'm so nervous. It's like we are literally. What's the mood? We are 2 minutes behind. Just let you guys know. about what's going to happen. What's happening at the end of this whole thing. Just letting you guys know.
This is why Marvelous Nakamba received a yellow card.
Guys. Chelsea game kicked off 2 minutes later than the Leicester City game for the start of the second half. So we will have 2 minutes left of our game when Leicester City's game finishes. Just to give you that, give you context on that. The game now is basically 2 minutes difference now in the game between Chelsea and Leicester's game. Leicester's game is 2 minutes ahead of ours. So whatever. I'm still just trying to focus and just think about it. That if Spurs can get a third, please. Oh, I can start believing. I can't say it yet because we're still losing. So, but we're still losing. So, but I'm trying to keep up. But this is so tense. This is like I've never seen tension like this absolute tension like this before. Never in my. Oh, if we can get an equaliser now, it then we just go on. That's the ball. That's the ball. I've heard so good guy.
Jack Grealish is playing down the right hand side now for Villa, and if he doesn't get back and help out, Ezri Konsa.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. My mood is just going from this. Right. Most right. There's 10 minutes left in. For us, it's about 10 minutes left. In the Leicester game, Leicester are 2 minutes. Their game is 2 minutes ahead of us. So Leicester City's game will finish 2 minutes before we finish our game. That shows how much dramatic it is. That there is a 2 minute difference. We kicked off our second half 2 minutes after Leicester did. So it is so close. It is so close. I just physically.
He's now going to play down the right hand side. Grealish has switched out to the left. So very important for Jacob.
I physically at this moment in time cannot. I don't know what to feel. At this moment in time, I physically in my own being, in my own head, is I just don't want. Oh my God, I just physically in my head is the. I don't know why I'm saying physically in my head. I'm doing this because I'm that nervous. If it ends at least 2-2 in this game, it means then whatever happens in this game will be irrelevant. We will have made it by the skin of our teeth if it ends 2-2. Oh my God. It is late. You guys, I'm just you cannot underestimate how tense this could be. How tense this could be. There is literally a 2 goal difference between Leicester getting the Champions League and Chelsea not being in the Champions League. It is that close. It is that close. Who is going to be a Chelsea hero? Who is going to score the equaliser that could physically send us into the Champions League as it stands? Because at the moment, Spurs are actually doing quite well, and I'll give credit to Spurs on that one. I'll give credit to Spurs like that. They're doing a job. They're doing the job. Come on! If Spurs could happily get a third, you would see literally everything come off. Shirt, hoodie, everything would come off because that would mean we are in the Champions League. Even though it looks like we might not get an equaliser.
Chelsea hopeful of an equaliser.
What happened there? What happened there? What happened there? Is anybody else nervous like me? Is anybody else nervous?
It's up the corner.
Are you guys nervous like I am?
Second go at it for Reece James.
Go on,
Havertz
shoot!
Pulisic.
Oh, you bastard.
Mount.
Players got in the way. Sanchez. Davinson Sanchez. I've literally got Spurs.
Here's a Chelsea through.
I've got Chelsea game up on my TV. I've got the Spurs game on an app, which lets me know what's going on. It's ball play by play. Oh my God! It is just It is unreal. It is unreal. It's unreal. This will be the one time I will be celebrating Spurs even drawing a game, getting anything from a game. Oh my God! Go! 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 Spurs! I fucking love you, Spurs! Gareth Bale has just scored! Bale! Come on! It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter what happens here now! Chelsea, by the skin of our teeth, are in the Champions League! Oh my God! Oh my God! Chelsea are in the Champions League! There's a goal! Gareth Bale has just scored! Gareth Bale has just scored the goal! There's a VAR situation at Leicester. We are just waiting to see what has happened in that game. We're just waiting to see if the goal is given. And I think it might have been given. I don't know yet. It looks like the goal. The goal has been given. Leicester 2. Spurs. Tottenham 3. Gareth Bale has just scored the goal to take Chelsea to the Champions League. It does not matter. It does not matter what happens here. Even if Leicester were to equalise, Leicester have to score 2 goals to get into the Champions League now. Whatever happens here, Chelsea have done enough by the skin of our teeth. Oh my God! Oh my God! We've relied on Spurs, and Spurs have just gone and done us a big, huge favour. So whatever happens here, we're in Europe. We're in the big league. We're in the Champions League by the skin of our freaking teeth.
Who knows what's going on in the other games because his full concentration is on trying to retrieve this one.
Oh, you git! I don't mind whatever happens in this game now. Hey, we're going to be in the Champions League, so have fun. Have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. I'll be disappointed. I'll be disappointed that we've not played well. We've not been at our best. But somehow, some way, it's gone in our way. Favour. Oh my days.
The final 5 minutes. It has been a strange
Final 5 minutes of the season, including stoppage time. There's about another 2 minutes left, including stoppage time at the King Power as well. Oh my days. You've seen me gone crazy for Chelsea goals. You've never seen me gone crazy for a non-Chelsea goal, which is Spurs of all people. I never thought I'd go crazy for a Spurs goal, but it meant so much to Chelsea Football Club. It meant so much for us to be in the Champions League, because you want to entice players to come to your club. If you're in the Champions League, they're more likely to come. And it means we do not have to rely on winning the actual competition to actually make it into the competition. Because we would have done it, but we've done it the hard way. Oh, but don't do it again. Chelsea, don't do it again. Don't pull me through this ringer again and rely on an 87-minute winner from Bale. Oh God, I've never felt like it's like life gives you lemons, it gives you lemonade.
Target needs a second go at clearing that. He's merely presented it to Thiago Silva.
They're into the 90th minute at the King Power. They're into the 90th minute of the King Power. Chelsea.
It's underway by
Ziyech. Hakem. Oh!
It's a wonderful save from Emilio Martinez.
Oh my days! We nearly equalised.
It's a magnificent stop. It doesn't matter what you save them with. As
Oh.
long as you keep the ball out.
Jeez.
So close to another.
Oh my days. Oh, too high.
It's a brilliant save by Emilio Martinez. What's so important?
I have no idea. We don't even know how many minutes left. We have no idea. But how on earth did Chilwell not score that? How? I thought this is an equaliser, and I thought to myself, oh my days! I've never felt so. This is so like tension. It's like I've never felt like this, man.
Of the way it turned to the Villa fans celebrating his own save, and after the season he's had, fair play.
It has to be one of the best signings of last summer. Outstanding contribution this season.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days.
The season drawing to a close. Chelsea losing here, but still heading for the Champions League.
We did it the hard way. We did it the hard way. We did it the hard way. We make life hard for ourselves, but we don't make it easier, Chelsea. Like what some YouTubers say. We're heart attack FC. We're heart attack. Aspect nothing.
You swing an arm like that into the face of an opponent, you know what's going to happen. Again, it's Chelsea really frustrated, and Azpilicueta, who's so experienced, makes a major mistake here. You can't raise your hand into the face of Grealish like that. Of course he's not happy about the foul on him, but you can't react like that.
Should know better, say smart, as Azpilicueta certainly should. Jack Grealish on the receiving end, Chelsea down to 10 men. It's certainly not been their finest day, but they are still heading to the Champions League. The Aston Villa fans back in the hot end have enjoyed a long-awaited chance to see a team who have performed admirably all season.
And their application in this game has been extraordinary. The Villa fans, well, they know they've been under the cosh for large periods of the game, but they've never let their heads drop, Villa.
Chilwell. Yeah. Martinez smothers. There will be 5 minutes added on at Villa Park. Five minutes left of the Premier League season. Jamwinga just out of target's reach. James. Thiago Silva. Now Grealish. Can he put the seal on Aston Villa's season? Jack Grealish. Jamwinga. Watkins unable to return it.
Passion Grealish. Jamwinga was just slightly heavy. He needed just to take a bit of the pace off it. Jamwinga could have, shot rather than taken a touch.
As it stands, Tottenham heading for the Europa Conference League. Leicester and West Ham for the Europa League.
So basically, Spurs are going in the tight league. They're going in with the actual. They're going to Middle Nations. They're going to go to like Faroe Islands and Iceland and Albania. You're going to. Not very good. Bale scored! Get in! Spurs have taken Chelsea to the Champions League. It's Gareth Bale. It's 4.
High into the sky by Tyrone Mings.
4-2 Spurs. Gareth Bale with a double. That's sent Chelsea to the Champions League.
Chelsea's Champions League spot all but confirmed now.
Come on, mate.
Gareth Bale has scored again for Tottenham and they go 4-2 up. And that's cruel on Leicester and miss out on the Champions League once more.
I'll see you guys on Saturday for Champions League final. It'll be a great day. Hallelujah and all that.
The Europa Conference League was what Tottenham had in mind when they started this season, but they're heading that way. It will be Champions League again for Chelsea.
You do have to feel for Leicester, but as you say, they've got the FA Cup to fall back on. But Liverpool, what form they've shown at the end of the season, and Chelsea under Tuchel. I don't think Chelsea would be a top 14, a Champions League finalists without him.
Thumbs up from Thomas Tuchel, and I know it hasn't been their finest hour and a half.
We've done it! We've done it, boy! Champions League, back to the bridge! Come on!
Champions League stopped.
We're in the Champions League! 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 Come on!
You're going to hold on for a victory here.
We are in the Champions League, brother!
Final 2 games, they would take that. Meantime, it is all over at the King Power.
Come on!
We'll be heading for the
We are in the Champions
Not
League!
the Champions League. Chelsea's place in the top 4 is happening after all.
Come on! Well done, Thomas Tuchel!
Looks like
If it wasn't for him, we might not have been there. Tuchel's bomb, you mate! Tuchel's bomb, you mate!
Champions League
Tuchel's bomb, you mate!
certain as well.
Tuchel's bomb, you mate! Tuchel's bomb, you mate!
That took some doing.
Tuchel's bomb, you mate!
Mind their various issues this season.
Something Arsenal, hasn't it? What do you mean, cuz rate teams, pal? What do you mean? What do you mean by rate teams?
Defensive doggedness. I think Marvelous Nakamba.
What do you mean, cuz?
Is their application outstanding work rate.
Dean Smith has plenty of positives to take from what has been a really good season.
Oh, I'm in there. We've lost, but we're in Champions League, so further steps. We're just getting into Europe, but not lose. We've lost and still made it, so man.
This is going to be
Man.
what a card for some
Time waste.
chat here, is it?
What's happening here?
Oh, I think we're showing a Chilwell.
Is it the itch? Cause come on, you lost to Villa, you relied on Spurs. That is true. We relied on Spurs and we just did the job. We just Villa.
It's all over here. And
Season's finished.
style with a victory. Even though
But for us, it's not yet over. We still got a Champions League final to look forward to.
Tottenham did them a huge favour by beating Leicester, who drop into the Europa League.
Full time!
Crack at the Champions League again as
He
well.
said, "What do you think of Wednesday?" And I said, "Right, Tim, yeah." What? Full time, Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 2, Crystal Palace 0, and Leicester City 2. Spurs, thank the Lord 4 to send us to the Champions League. We are in the Champions League, boys. We have lost by 2-1, but we're in Europe still. We're in the big leagues, boys. Now let's go win the competition next. Let's go and win let's now go win a European Cup. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, red whip, blues to color, and peace. And guys, quickly, I'll see you guys the next watch alongs on Saturday for Chelsea versus Manchester City, and then after that we'll sort about talking to you guys on what you guys want to do between after that and the start of Euro 2020, where I will be doing a lot of watch on to that tournament. Those great, peace.